Hello, Mrs. Kundra for IELTS Without Effort and ex-IELTS Examiner. See, today this video is going to be very important. Those who are struck at 6 or 5.5, again, because they are not concentrating on some of the weaknesses. See, I am an ex-IELTS examiner, a Cambridge University examiner, a Punjab University examiner, and having 35 years of experience. So everything is authentic. This is a real examiner coming before you with real experiences and with real advice. Nothing that is not authentic here will be told to you. So I was, when checking the candidates, you can say the papers, I found that some of the candidates, like I could say 70%, they were not able to deal with the academic task 1 properly. Because the overall score includes the academic task 1. And believe me, most of the candidates think, or they have this view, that it is not going to affect much of their score. Please, you must be careful of this. In fact, I will say that part 1 requires a particular vocabulary, a particular style of answering the question. And you will get all of this in my video. You are going to get how to answer the academic task 1. What is the vocabulary that has to be, used. Then thirdly, how can the cohesion be kept? And the most important point is that how you will compare. Fifth point is how you will analyze the graph, how you will group the data, and you will try and understand the question. What is the question requiring you? And then also I will be looking at certain aspects which are very important, which should not be missed. So lot of trips and ticks, sorry for the slip. So lot of tips for this, and I hope they will be helpful to you. And of course, you must be wondering about your gift. I'll be now taking out the name of the winner of the last video. Actually, those who are new to this channel, I may tell them that I am an ex-IELTS examiner, so I always keep to my words, right? And therefore, I have given gifts which I have announced. And if you want that gift or bonus, which is going to be very useful to you, you should see my whole video, and at a point of time I may disclose what you have to do in order to have that gift. Now gift is again going to help you, like it is going to be a free speaking assessment from my side. Okay, so you can come to know what are your bands, and therefore it is going to help you. But what you have to do for that you will have to see the video, and it is going to benefit you, because after all you're going to gain something from it. So of course, now without wasting any time, let me take out the draw for the lucky winner of my last video, and let's see that. All the best to you. Your heart is beating fast. Don't worry. So Okay, it is, let's see, Lady Luck smiles on which candidate. Okay, let's see that, right? So let's go into it. So I have the bowl here, and I think you people are waiting for a free assessment, and probably your heart is beating fast. So let's see who is the winner. I'm going to announce the name, and the name is Florence. Florence. Florence is the winner. So congratulations, Florence. And may I request you that you please WhatsApp me at 97795195585. Okay? It is already given, and you can please contact me, and I'll conduct your free speaking mock test. Congratulations. And again, see, I'm keeping my word, and it is very transparent, right? So let's go to our main video, in which I'll explain you the way you will write your academic task. Let's go on to the video. So yes, you have all got your gifts, and I am hope that you are very happy with them. See, I am always keeping my words, right? I have already announced the winners. You can go and see. And then now coming to the topic of the day or the video, see, what I want to tell you is that you people are not paying attention to the task 1 of the academic. You think that it is easy. In fact, I tell you, task 1 is difficult than the task 2, because you need a particular vocab. You will need a particular vocab, and you will need to describe the graph, the bar diagram, the process diagram, all the tables and all that you will have to describe. And for that you need a particular kind of language and the grammar. See, what I want to stress here is in this, that I am telling you the general guidelines, right? Now the general guideline is that do not waste your time in counting the words. Why? Because you just have 20 minutes for this task. Even for that matter, task 2. So if you start counting the words, you're going to waste your time. Just count the words in a line, and then number of lines, and then you can multiply and come to know how many words you have written. So try doing this, okay? And don't waste your time, please. Even 1 minute will matter. Now what I want to stress here is that your report or your academic task 1 is 1/3 of your total score, right? And task 2 is 2/3. So do the essay or the task 2 first. I've seen many candidates, they do the report first. So why am I asking you to do this? Because in case you overshoot the time of 40 minutes and you are not able to write your report fully, it will at least save you from getting a very low score. Of course, you are going to get a low score, that is for no matter, it is going to matter. But do your task 2 first. Now that was a tip I am giving you, right? And
Sometimes the question is asked by the students, do we need to write the essay or the report in capital letters? No. You will do it in reading and listening, and that you will do it compulsorily. But in report, you do not write in capital letters, right? You will not write in capital letters. And one more tip is that you always forget reading your report at the end. At least save some time for reading or proofread your report, because there could be spelling error especially, and that is going to affect your lexical score. Now, one thing more I want to stress here is, like, I want to stress, sorry for that, move up. So what I want to stress here is, sorry, that I want to say that suppose you get a 6 in your task 1, 7 in your task 2, so this is added 2 times and divided by 3. See, again you will get a 6. So task 1 is very important. Sometimes the children do not pay attention to the task 1, and the result is that what happens is that they get a low score. So kindly don't do that. And again, I don't want that none of you should miss your checking the report after you have written, because there are bound to be some spelling errors. See to that you pay attention. And I have already told you, when the band descriptors video, please go and see. You must understand how you are rated. If you haven't seen that video, in that video I have explained you that the spelling errors are going to affect your score definitely. Clear? So now let's go. Now the type of graphs. Those who do not know, let me explain to them. You will have a line graph. You can have, it could be 2 lines or 3 lines. Okay, a bar graph, it could be double, triple, 3 bars, 4 bars. Then pie charts, table, process diagram, planning of the building or something, or some map you will get. Okay, the process is like something is made. It could be the natural process or it could be artificial one. So natural process could be like how the the caterpillar becomes a butterfly. So that would be a natural one. And the artificial one is like how something is made, like how sugarcane is processed, and you get sugar from it. So that is a process diagram, natural or artificial. Of course, you have the map in which the changes are given. Some building is there, some town is there. So it was in the past this way, and it has become this way in the present. Let me just rub it so that it is clear to you. So it could be, the map would be like, they will show that in the past was that, okay, there was a building here, or there's a park here, and at present it is like this. So just giving you a idea. I'll be doing the video afterwards of all these, but just giving you a brief idea. Or it could be like, this is the present state of affairs, or this is, the park is here, and in the future there could be a car park there or whatever. So from the present to the future they can move. Okay, so I hope you get that. So let me, okay, sorry. And now see this. How have you to write, this is again coherence and cohesion. This is how you maintain the coherence and the cohesion. The coherence and the cohesion. And again, what is coherence and cohesion? That is given in the my video of band descriptors. So the structure would be like, first you have to give the introduction, whatever is given in the question, you will paraphrase it as usual. Paraphrasing is the foundation of IELTS. Okay, and then you should have one paragraph of overview. This is very important. Now, why have I written it? That don't miss it, and it should be short. I'll tell you why. The overall view, has marks for that. There are bands for that. If you do not write the overall view, you may suffer from this low band thing. Okay, so one tip I would like to give is what, that if you have short of time, okay, suppose you went overboard while doing your you can say your part 2, then do not forget to write this overall view. Of course, introduction, you should have so much of time that you could write introduction and the overall view. This much of time you should have. That means if you are not doing that, then it is a folly. It's something that should not be done, and you should not be giving the exam if you can't do this much also, right? But don't forget to write the overall view. Okay, so if you are in a hurry, so in the introduction, what you are going to do is that, okay, I forgot this, the body the body, that is the paragraph 1 and the paragraph 2, that is the second and the third paragraph you can have. So now coming on to the introduction, you will describe the kind of graph that is given. You will describe in what units. If there are years, you can mention the years. You can mention the countries. This is the type of thing that you can write in the introduction. Okay, then, so if there is more than one graph that is given to you, like sometimes mostly there is a line graph and they give you 3-4 lines, then it is something different. But if they give you more than one graph, then you need to talk about all of them, just not one of them. Not one, but you will talk all of them. Okay, in this graph this is there, and in the second one this is there. Then naturally the introduction could be more than, like it could be 3 sentences, like that, because you have to mention both the graphs. I mean to say that. So let me just, then of course you have to rephrase the task statement. This is, I'm talking about the introduction, how you have to write. You have to rephrase the statement. Please don't copy from word to word. Don't do. Okay, and if you don't know one word, you can't find a synonym, then it's okay, you can repeat it. Heaven is not going to fall, right? But don't repeat the whole thing. Okay, that you should not do, because it is a language test. And then it should not be longer than 2 or 3 sentences, but then it also depends upon the number of graphs. So don't think that, I have written 2 sentences, I can't write more than that. It will depend upon the number of graphs, because of course you, even in the question, they will be, it will be a bit long, because because of this the number of graphs that they are there. And now this was the end of the part 1 of the video, where I have shown you how to do the academic tasks, and the part 2 is also coming, in which I'll explain you the introduction, the paragraphs, the vocabulary, and how to group the data. So thank you. See you then. All the best. God bless. Thank you.